We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Well, this defense for the Cardinals much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On second down, it's Stroud. He dumps it off to A-Chain. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And now the first run for Devon A-Chain. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. You look at this Arizona defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Unlock line. Ready.
A give left side. Here's A-Chain. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
18, right in.
Stroud off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
19 tight. 19 Tiger.
Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They go back to the ground game with A-Chain. reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Ready, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Cody. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Cody. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Capture 11. Capture 11. Ready.
Looking to throw. Cody. Escaping the pressure right. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt, coupled that with a loss on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd down, a run by H.A. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Mustang 19.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Stroud out of the gun here. And this one complete to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
But every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know As a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defense.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing on first down. Cody. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On first down, Cody. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Stroud working out of the gun. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Steelers 21, Cardinals nothing. Will Lutz
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
To throw on second down, Cody. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, Cody. Flush to his right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trap 60. 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun, Cody.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
24-yard line. 19 Lions.
Back to throw, Cody. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rush.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Complete. Smith has it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Cut 19.
Final play of the half. Stroud throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be
the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing on first down. Cody. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Cody. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
60 average, 60
6-yard
70 range,
brings
70
up
range.
2nd and 4.
Hurt. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Cody. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
To throw on third down. Cody. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hawk 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got Smith here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Here's Stroud. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. In motion goes the tight end.
To throw from his end zone. Cody. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Cut 19. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Say, hurt.
To throw from his end zone. Cody. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Dragon 60.
On first down, Cody. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
Come on.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
An audible here to get a new look.
Here we go on fourth down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first and 10, Cody.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Arizona. 45 yards.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Throwing on first down, Cody. And his throw is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. A short throw to Musgrave. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go, Reed. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Second and goal from the 1.
Buffalo 18.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Cardinals drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And quickly, they get to the line. First and 10, it's Stroud. It's caught, Smith. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Again, it's Stroud. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. The throw over the middle taken in. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Throwing to start the drive. Cody, that's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
On 1st down, Cody flushed out right. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cody, they'll buy some time right. He finds his man, complete. It's Brooks. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18, 5 in. 79 Broncos.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Musgrave's got it out right. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Jaden Reed from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth-quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Throw caught by A-Chain. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here comes second down at 5. A-Chain now up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tails are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Here's first down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll come up now, second and 9. Running left, it's A-Chain. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. A-Chain here. They stay on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the